On December 18, 2021, Japan dropped a reverse Hiroshima on everyone out of nowhere. Instead of decimating millions of human lives, it revived millions of weeaboos who were dead since 1945 from their graves with this bomb mass trailer. After 10 long years, Bleach is finally making a comeback this October, and it's making every Bleach fan come on the back of their Ichigo body pillows. Yes, that's how much we love Bleach. Young anime fans nowadays wouldn't understand our passionate feelings for Bleach, because all they care about is new shonen animes like Boku no Hero, Hee Slayer, and Burrito, but none of them were OG animes to begin with. So today, I'll be talking about one of the real OGs of shonen anime, Bleach. The story revolves around an orange-haired teenager called Kurosaki Ichigo, who has the ability to see ghosts since he was a child. One day, he meets a ghost named Kochiki Rukia, who then reveals to Ichigo about the existence of Green Reapers and how they all lived in an afterlife old folks home called Soul Society. As Rukia is explaining her social security benefits, a monster known as Hollow suddenly appeared in front of the two.
I'm a virgin hollow because I've never talked to a woman in my past life, and I hate seeing couples.
But we're not couples.
Yet.
What?
What?
Stop flirting in front of me, goddammit!
Watch out! Oh shit, I'm hurt.
What are we supposed to do now?
I need to stab you in the ass with my sword to awaken your powers.
Please, anywhere but my ass. As Rukia transfers her Shinigami power to Ichigo, Ichigo becomes the Shinigami Daiko and kills the incel Hollow, thus giving birth to the very first iconic scene from Bleach. Even though Ichigo has gained the power of Shinigami, it's actually forbidden to transfer one's Shinigami powers to humans. Doing so will result in a death sentence. You know, it's pretty much like Twitch. You're not supposed to sell your account to another user, or you will get the ban hammer. So Soul Society sends two Twitch admins to capture Rukia and tries to permanently ban her Twitch account. Ichigo then gathers the boys to bust into Soul Society to save e-girl Rukia. During the chaos, one of the Shinigami captains, Aizen, was assassinated, sparking an internal conflict among the Shinigamis. As chaos ensues, Ichigo fights a bunch of Twitch admins like Johnny Sins, KSI, Rapper 69, and the Eagle's brother. With each fight, Ichigo's Twitch tier sub gets higher and the tier benefits gets better. Starting from tier 1 sub, he learned the name of his Zanpakuto. Then when he became a tier 2 sub, he learned how to use Getsuga Tensho. And finally, in tier 3 sub, Ichigo learned how to use his Bankai, which is the ultimate technique only usable by the biggest Twitch donators. After defeating the Eagle's brother, the previously assassinated Captain Aizen came out of the GTA barbershop with a new hairstyle. Actually, I faked my own death earlier. It's all part of a conspiracy to steal Rukia's Hokyoku.
What's a Hokyoku? Is that a virginity?
No, it's her Twitch password.
Yes, and I'll not let some stupid Twitch admin delete her account just because she showed some cleavage on stream.
But she doesn't have any.
Shut the fuck up, Ichigo.
Emotional, damn it!
That's not the point. Do you know she has over 4.2 million subs with $69,000 of donation every month? Imagine the number of Fortnite skins you could buy with that money from Sims.
私が天に立つ
After that, what comes next is the Iruka Arc. In this arc, Aizen continues to harass everyone by sending hollows and Arankars to the human world to carry out a secret mission. So as usual, Ichigo came to the rescue and got his ass handed to him. You see, after the fight with Byakuya, Ichigo finds it difficult to suppress his inner hollow powers and is reluctant to use his Bankai because he is afraid that hollow Ichigo might take over his body someday.
I'm you, Ichigo. Your inner simp.
I'm not a simp!
Well, look at Mr. Alpha here, trying to deny his true nature. All you've been doing this whole time is trying to save that e-girl, only to get your ass kicked. You could have lived with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
No, Iruka's my friend. Of course I would try to save her. Friends don't simp on each other.
Or so you thought. Your weakness, Ichigo, is trying to be alpha. It's choking you. Don't you feel it? I've watched you from deep behind your eyes, trying to be an alpha when you're just a beta. Betas don't flirt, we simp.
But betas get no pussies.
That is our destiny, Ichigo. Only through simping we can become stronger. Join me. Imagine the amount of donations we can make to Twitch girls. The more money we donate, the more they talk to us. The more motivated we get.
Yeah, you've got a point. So what should I do?
Find the Vizard. They are a group of retired Twitch admins. They will teach you how to unleash your simping powers.
After Ichigo embraces the simp inside him, he heads out on an adventure to find the Vizard to unlock his hollow powers. Upon arrival, Ichigo hears some Mexican music playing in the background, and a blonde-haired man approaches Ichigo. This man is Shinji Hirako, the leader of Vizard, the man with his own BGM. God, I love this dude. With the help of Shinji and his gang, Ichigo successfully controls his hollow powers and is able to maintain his erection for 11 seconds. Meanwhile, the Arancars begin their second attack. This time, everybody's favorite boy, Grinjo, returns, but with just one arm. Don't worry, he's just temporarily disarmed by Stevie Wonder. He says he can still beat Ichigo single-handedly.
A few moments later.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
This time, Ichigo has complete control over his hollow power and is able to overpower Grimjo in his hollow form. Just when Grimjo is about to finish him off, Shinji arrives with his BGM and saves the day. Grimjo then retreats with Okura once they've successfully captured Orange Hime. Apparently, Aizen wants to use her power to activate the Hogyoku, and so begins the second princess rescue mission of Bleach. Like Gotei 13, Hueco is also governed by a group of Arancars called Espada. During this mission, Ichigo meets a child Arancard called Nell and they become really good friends. But later, it turns out that Nell is actually an ex-Tres Espada, and she went from Oni-chan to Ara real quick. While in Mexico, Ichigo fights with all the local Mexicans and his erection becomes longer and stronger. Now for the third and final time, Ichigo faces his arch nemesis Grimjaw again. This time, they are both equal in strength and power, but Ichigo still hesitates to use his newfound simp powers in front of Orihime, because Orihime has PTSD with simps in the past.
Don't worry about it, Ichigo. Just go ahead and use your simp powers.
Are you sure?
Well, maybe a simp, but you're like a white knight simp who protects me. You're not a pussy simp, right?
Okay, time to get personal.
With the power of simping and plot on his side, Ichigo finally defeats Grimjaw. This entire fight is not about absolute justice or absolute evil.
It's purely instinct.
The next boss fight is between Ichigo and Okura, the Cuatro Espada.
Ichigo, have you ever thought of what it means to simp?
What are you on?
To simp is to lose yourself, to devote your entire being to an e-girl.
I'm not like you guys. I would never do that.
So you say, Ichigo, but what are you doing right now? Saving the redhead even though she treats you like her lapdog?
No, she sees me as someone important. I know it.
Oh, how blind you are, my child. You may not see it, but you're becoming one of us.
Stop talking!
With Ichigo's Vastolorde form, he beats Okura with ease, but the outcome of the fight is hard to swallow for Ichigo. On the other side, Aizen is leading the rest of the Espadas and Arancars to attack the human world, so the Shinigamis use Genjutsu to create a fake Fortnite battleground. During the battle, the backstory of Vizard, Shinji and his gang is revealed. It turns out that 110 years ago, Shinji and his gang got caught up in Aizen's Hollow Fight experiment.
Aizen, why are you still here in your mom's basement?
Well, it's
Wait, is that a Twitch thought I'm seeing on your computer screen?
it's just an experiment.
Experiment? We're supposed to ban them, not watch them! We're Twitch mods, for Christ's sake! I'm telling this to the head admin.
You're not getting anywhere.
Dunk.
Hippity uppity, you're no Hollow Shinigami. Now back to reality. Whoa! What's going on? Why is Ice Boy stabbing the strongest Michio?
一体いつから強化水月を使っていないと錯覚していた。
Oh, okay. I see now. It's Aizen's Genjutsu. Anyway, let's enjoy the massacre directed by Aizen.
隙だらけだ。すべて。
At this point, everyone is basically half dead or dead. So Aizen decides to take his sweet time to have a chat with Ichigo. It's all part of my plan, Ichigo. You being a simp, part of my plan. This meme, part of my plan. Before Director Eren existed, there's me, Director Aizen.
Who the fuck is Eren?
After a short and confusing exchange between the two, Aizen proceeds to wreck everyone in Ichigo's party to assert his dominance. Then, Aizen and Gin open a portal to the real Karakura town. Ichigo, on the other hand, goes into training in the Dangai. It's a corridor-like dimension that connects Soul Society to the human world. It's also separated from space and time, which makes it the perfect training ground. As Ichigo is training his final Getsuga Tensho in the Dangai, Gin suddenly betrays Aizen and steals the Hyogoku. Turns out that Gin is actually a spy, and all he wants is to protect his lover, Rangiku. Yes, I totally understand why he loves her. Two huge reasons right there. Of course, Gin failed and it got him killed instead. Before Gin's last breath, a much stronger Ichigo appears, and Gin dies in relief knowing that he can now leave those mummy milkers in Ichigo's safe hands. And so it begins, the final battle of Aizen versus Ichigo.
Take a look in the mirror, Aizen. You look just like an incel now.
Your holo powers are out of control.
This is where you're wrong, Ichigo. I'm just transcending beyond my human form. This is what peak alpha male performance looks like.
I understand a simp gotta do what a simp gotta do, but you're taking this too far, Aizen. You don't even brush your teeth or shower anymore. I've gotta stop you from this madness.
And thus, Ichigo decides to use his final Getsuga Tensho on Aizen. After Ichigo cuts off Aizen's BGM, Kisuke activates the Kido implanted in Aizen's body earlier, sealing him and turning him into a shirt hanger. As Ichigo drained all of his life savings on the final Getsuga Tensho, he can no longer use his Shinigami powers, and his Twitch account is deleted. As for Aizen, his Twitch account is banned for 200,000 years. A few years have passed since the battle with the ultimate incel, and Ichigo is now a regular high school student. Even though he has lost his powers, he is still searching for a way to recover them. So he recruits the help of an ex-Shinigami Daikon named Kugo Ginjo. However, Ginjo betrays Ichigo and stole his powers. As Ichigo is getting all depressed, Rukia stabs Ichigo from behind with a Reiatsu sword and says to him,
Once a simp, always a simp.
Upon hearing those kind words, Ichigo remembers his calling and his Shinigami powers are restored. Now, Ichigo has more drip than before. With his newfound drip, he wrecks Ginjo. The story then ends with Ichigo saying goodbye to Rukia.